Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So last time we won, so let's see if we can run it back. Always want to win two, at least, before you lose one. Oh, this is... I'm gonna pick up the cultist. It's probably not correct, but it's fun. And now I need to pick up the gambler because we need to pick up actual symbols to make sure that we are going to make rent. Well, we're gonna make it, so let's pick up the present, but it's not by a lot. Exodrania is very good early. Oh, this is interesting. So Jack-o'-lantern and Quickly the Wolf are both pretty good. Jack-o'-lantern is probably a little bit easier to abuse, but we don't have a toddler or candy yet. But this one works with two commons, well, and kind of an uncommon with the Piñata if you find your toddler. Quickly the Wolf works with two symbols, one of them uncommon, one of them common, and it produces 3 value symbols. So I think I want to Quickly the Wolf, but I think both of these are pretty good. I don't know. It's possible that I will regret my choice, but we'll see. Oh no, my cultist is now a 0 value symbol. There's a Piñata, but well, that one was always going to be there. I'm not sure if I would have picked up the Piñata if I had picked up the Jack-o'-lantern anyway. We're gonna make next rent, so let's just pick the removal capsule. We're going to need it at some point. Oh, we're making it by enough, so that's good. No 2 value symbols, or picking up a chemical 7. That was the second red suit that we've seen. Yeah, blue pepper is not really going to work here, right? I'm gonna pick up the... interesting. We could go for the swear jar, but we're not doing all that well, and it's definitely possible that, right, it's only going to help us make 100, and after that it might not do anything anymore. And I think we're likely to make 100 anyway, but not by enough that, right, I don't know. I mean, at the very least, this is going to give us 12, so it should be fine. I'm gonna pick up the black suits. 21. How much do we need? That's the toddler. I don't think we've skipped any wolves or dogs, right? We kind of need 18 every spin. 33. That's enough. Ninja, we haven't seen any dice yet, or cultists. 16, that's... well, I guess we're making 100, right? 21. That's a candy. Yeah, the Jack-o'-lantern would definitely have worked out, but there was no way to know. 18. Second chemical 7. 37, alright. Well, we're actually at 150, so we're doing fine. You can pet the dog, yeah, but you can't pet the wolf, can you? There's another red suit. I would probably pick a black suit here, but right now I think that it's just this. Lunchbox is probably for the best, right? We could go for adoption papers. Adoption papers works with dogs and wolves. Maybe that's better than lunchbox right now. I'm gonna try that. Might give us 2 value symbols or 3 value symbols. I'm gonna reroll. Jellyfish. Oh, well, that's a bummer, but we got 2 symbols out of it at least. 22. How much do we really need at this point? 26? But we have 50 in the bank. Well, 71 at this point, so we're fine. Right, more 2 value symbols. Maybe this is going to be another one of those runs where we just randomly get a diver and he just wins the run for us. It would be fun. 22. Oh, these are all so bad. I mean, we're making rent, but... ugh. 28. It's getting close to time to remove the cultist. Don't want another gambler or a light bulb or a cat. No, none of those do anything. I'd rather have a dog than a cat. Alright, if it's okay with you. Copycat essence, well, straight punish for not picking up the cat. I wouldn't want this anyway, but well, here we go. I think it's Mobius Strip essence. We could go for Barrel of Dwarfs. It might give us more than a Mobius Strip essence. Right, this requires a lot of setup. I'm gonna go for the Barrel of Dwarfs essence. We already have a ninja, so we definitely don't want another one. And none of these are acceptable, so let's skip here. There's Pizza the Cat, yeah. And Lockpick. The game is really punishing us for everything that we didn't pick up. I'm okay with picking up Pizza the Cat. It's not great. Where are our dice? Lockpick could be okay as well, but Pizza the Cat is just more likely to do something. 26. Alright, we need to remove the cultist right now. Yeah, I don't think we can remove more stuff. We have 4 duds, so... How much is this? 29. Alright, more cats. I'm actually removing the flower right now. I don't know. Really difficult. Haven't seen any dogs. There's a spade. We actually don't have that many symbols. Alright, I think we need to do this. There's a chance that it's not going to work, but... Alright, 5-sided die. Gambler, save us. 27. There's the cultist. We've removed 1 cultist, so... Now we see another one. That's how it works. 33. Oh, wow. So there's an achievement for losing the game on a spin where you crack a hustling capsule. I don't have that achievement yet. I don't think we're going to lose even if we do this, but honestly, I'm gonna do this. If we lose, it's for the achievement. Well, we don't lose here, that's fine. I'm completely fine with not losing the game. Right, here we go. I still don't want red suits. Time capsule. I don't think that's great. Don't want to reroll either. We need to make 300 here. Triple coins. We have 1 coin. It's not great. We kind of need to make 44 every spin. I mean, we're not removing the coin yet, are we? It's possible to do this. Yeah, I think we need to do this, but I don't know. 30. Alright, there's a dog finally, so we're picking that up. I think I also kind of need to... Just a second. Alright, I did a quick check. We need 37 every spin, which puts us a tiny bit ahead, but not by that much. We need to remove stuff, so let's remove the pearl at this point. Maybe I should have... No, I should have removed the cherry. 39, that's enough. That's enough. I want to save this reroll token for paying rent, and as long as we're getting these types of numbers, then we should be fine. 43. That was with all of 3 of our black suits next to each other. This should be a less great spin. 31, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pick this one up, but also I'm going to look at my numbers again. Alright, sorry, I'm getting messages from my wife on behalf of our son, who's asking if a coat or spaghetti is faster. Yeah, think about that one for a second while I do 300 minus 193 divided by 3. That's 36 every spin, so we're gaining a little bit. By the way, the consensus is that, well, I mean, a coat is faster when you're wearing it, but spaghetti is faster when it's in your tummy. But you're wearing coat more often than you are then you have spaghetti inside you. So we landed on code, but if you have any specific ideas about this, let us know. 36, that was exactly what we needed. So I think we're... And this was with the black suits all not being adjacent. This is going to be a little bit tight, but should be fine, right? Right? 35. That's almost enough, but... 300 minus 262. Now we need 39 every spin. Do I need to reroll here? No, because this was without the slot. We are going to have a slot to do something. We might need to get a little bit lucky here, but... I mean... This is at least the third cultist we've seen, maybe the fourth. I'm not entirely sure. That's what happens when you remove the cultist, right? I mean, we can't really do anything else, right? We can reroll and hope for like a dwarf or whatever. But then we lose our reroll token. We're so close to either getting there or losing that... It's really difficult. I'm gonna reroll Dove? I don't know. Maybe that made things worse. 41, that's enough. Alright. We're alive. Protractor. Sure. There's a bear. I don't think a bear does anything, right? It really doesn't do anything. I mean, at least we got a rare out of the deal. Hex of Tedium is just bad for us. Yeah, we're skipping here. Goldilocks doesn't do anything. Text evasion. Does that do anything? Don't think so. I'm picking up the lint roller. We're turning off the protractor for one turn because next turn maybe we get to do the dud with the dove. Yeah, we still don't want any of these. This is bad. We might lose here. Alright, at least we got +1 from the dove. 41. I'm gonna grab a milk. We have 2 cats. Maybe both of them drink the milk. Nope. That's fine. 60. That was a very good spin. Did we pick up the lockpick? I don't think so. No, we did not. So there's nothing here for us. I need to look at the numbers again. 375. You don't often lose at 375, but it can happen. 134 divided by 5. 49 every spin. Oh god. We're just not making that. And I'm afraid that Dove and Dud aren't going to interact anymore. Oh, but we have all of these black suits. Yeah, that should be good enough. Alright, let's just skip here and hope that the black suits with the protractor are good enough. Well, not this spin at least. 38, I mean, it's close. I don't know. 40. There's a chef. The chef is there for the pair that we didn't pick up, I guess. I don't think we can pick up a chef here. Right, all we have is the cherry that we don't really want anymore. I'm picking up the dwarf. Could have picked up the red suit, but I don't really believe that it's going to be great. No, that just doesn't work. You don't want to mix suits. 54, that's good. But is it good enough? So we have 375 minus 263 divided by 2. We need 57 every spin. Ugh. I'm gonna grab the reroll capsule anyway, but I don't know. 41, not even close. I'm gonna pick up another clubs. Skipping on the wolf, but well, it is what it is. We can't do anything else here, so here we go. Oh, those suits are not cooperating. I hate being dependent on suits. I don't think it was a bad plan, but it just didn't work. Yeah, and I mean, I've been complaining about seeing cultists, but there weren't enough to really make this run work anyway. I don't know. None of the things that we really wanted to work really worked. We didn't see any dogs or wolves early on. Those would have given us enough of a buffer that we could get away with doing stuff like this, but the slot gave inconsistent payouts. We just had too many 2-value symbols. We actually didn't have too many 1-value symbols anymore, right? Even a coin was a 3-value symbol, so we were getting there, but yeah, I don't know. The dev could have gotten there if we had found, there was a chance that it could have been correct to actually go for a time capsule to try to spike a chemical 7. But that was would have been a very big gamble, probably. Maybe not. Yeah, honestly, maybe I should have just gone for that and accept that if it was a light bulb or a present, then, well, we kind of lose out on that. I don't know. Well, that's a shame. But it was a very interesting run. As always, I mean, let me know. How would it have gone if we had picked up the jack-o'-lantern instead of the quickly the wolf? And the fact that, right, I think that would have made this run a lot more powerful. But there was no way to know that ahead of time, so I don't know. Alright, let's look at our numbers. 133 divided by 241, 55.2% win rate. Well, we're going to get better, but these runs happen, so I really don't mind having these sometimes. It didn't feel like we were doing something badly, but let me know. Well, there was another run, not a win, but I hope you're fine with that. And I will see you on the next Lucky Landlord video. Goodbye.